Friends, let's take a look at here. The never-ending exploration of the process of remote viewing in general, the development of a new system. Let's take a look and see what happened. This is the range of time and space here, these living quarters here. And let's see what happens here in the Riordan method. That was a good one. That was a good one too. These are all good. These are all good ideographs. The dimensional sensation is coming through. It has to get a little further into my brain. That was a good one. Working it here. That one had it right there, the peak. The peak continually came through. That one had a certain kind of quality to it that made it a bit, that brought it into conscious awareness. That brought it above the threshold. These ones here, these ones were coming in. The dimensional sensation in a very raw form was there. This one brought it above the threshold of my awareness. Very natural feel to it. What? This peak element here had a rising up element. I was trying to figure out, I liked the dimensionality experience here. This proprioceptive element was really enjoyable. It was difficult to really tell if the rising up thing was actually moving up, or if it was just the dimensional from the base to the peak here. Yeah, here's the across, here's the peak, and I'm trying to get a sense of what this means here. Geyser, pattern complete. Yellowstone National Park as a pattern complete. It's a good pattern complete. Very natural. It's a very natural looking setting. Man-made, but very natural. I'm going to get back to my dimensionality here. There's my shape form right there. There's my shape form. I'm still in this kind of rising thing. I can't figure it out. Airflow coming through. In the sense of this, probably some open areas or something like that. Some way that they've figured to construct their little their homes that increase airflow in there, I'm sure. Was not done with those ideographs though. All the same it keeps coming through. It's a peaked, whatever it is, the main element here is that they're peaked. They got pointed tops. Like that. That might be. How many we got? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, there's 6. I got 1, 2, 3. I got 4. Back to my dimensionality here, which I'm still experiencing. I'm still experiencing it. I don't want to stop experiencing it. I want to keep experiencing it. I want to stay right with it because I don't want it to go away. There's my shape form. But I am still dealing with this movement idea here. But I have a pattern complete in my mind of an Asian style house. You know, the Asian style that look like this. They look like that with the peaks, the peaked style house. Right idea, wrong part of the world. All I know at this point is that these peaks, the peaked element is my primary from my dimensional sensation. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, I got 5. If I can get one more, I'll have all 6 of them. Peaked and they're pointed. Am I gonna get one more? If I get one more, I'll have all 6. I don't know if I do. Oh, there's my 6. Do I do another one and make it 7? Hopefully not. Keep it at 6. Don't do it. Ah. I couldn't help it. Whatever it was, there's these peaked things. Pattern complete. It reminds me of an Asian style house with a peaked roof. And that's pretty much it. That's my dimensional sensation. That was it. So there it was. It's again, I go through my entry proprioception, make sure that I have a dimensional sensation. I know what that feels like because I've come up with it. It's my notion of it to develop it into an entry stage, entering into the process with a dimensional sensation. That is the key for me, and that's the key for my method. And it happened. It happened. Again, I made a video about this earlier. The reason this is 10 years, 11 years in the making. Ever since I made that Stage 1 Revisited video from 2013, 2012 maybe? 2012, 2013? Because I was angry that this wasn't happening in pages 1 and 2. This was happening in pages 7, 8, 9. And then to get there was all this laborious, horrendous work. And the conclusion that I came to is either I didn't understand the process, or I didn't understand the method, or the method was flawed and I needed to focus on the process. And that's what I did. This is a result of focusing on the process. So that's it. That's just another example. And I hope you find it interesting. So many more to come.